You damn player haters never wanna see me blow. Flamboyant entertainment, CEO. Yo, the spotlight is mine, it ain't his no more. When Lee come home, niggas can't.
Yo, yo, yo. It's time to go. We got another video. We have, in this video, why a North Korean veteran was shocked at her first time in America. We talking about a veteran here. I ain't talking about no veteran as in being old. I'm talking about veteran as in was trained to kill Americans. This should be good. In every speech, I tell them that I'm so sorry for calling these wonderful people as invaders. Nice. Damn, that must be one of the propaganda posters. We got that same type of stuff here. It's a damn shame how these governments be trying to take over the way you think about people that you haven't even met. Why am I mad at you? We ain't even met. You know, people need to start stopping and thinking about things like that. Like, are you really mad at this person, or were you told to be mad at, this enemy? Anyway, I'm a Korean OG. You should get to know me. And I missed my introduction. What y'all watching? What you watching? I'm like kind of in go mode today, so I'm just like, bing, bing, bing. There's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of good stuff going on. If you haven't watched me over on Twitch, I do painting over there, which I'm going to be doing some over here, but I mostly do it over there, because we got to keep the product fresh, Yeah. Without further ado, like and subscribe to the video if you haven't. Or if I forgot to say that, this is also by Dimple, so hit them up too as well. Let's go.
너무 죄송하다고. 이렇게 선량한 분들한테 내가 미제 침략자라고 불러서 너무너무 죄송하다고. 진심으로 사과드린다고 했더니 그분들이 다 기립박수를 쳐주는 거예요.
Damn, she like really apologized.
안녕하세요.
I'm a former North Korean military officer and my name is Kim Jong-ah.
제가 탈북한 이유는
I spent 10 years of my youth in North Korean military. Damn, but nothing was left. Started doubting the country if she could make a living here. I bet. So she had to defect. It was her only choice in order to survive. It wasn't because my ideology changed, nor to rebel, but just to survive. Yo. That says something right there. Like, she was like, I don't hate my country. I just couldn't survive there. Survival will make you, hey.
오직 생존을 위해서 저는 탈북을 결심할 수밖에 없는 북한 군에서
I received the brainwashing education as a kid because my whole family was a strong communist. Dude, that's powerful. I don't know a whole lot about communism, but I don't hear any good things about it, even from people that lived it. Like, even there's Chinese that's even defecting from it because they're like, yo, this communism is crazy. I think, did China switch to socialism now, or are they still communists? I think they're still communists. Crazy.
뿐 아니라 어려서부터 태어나서부터 제가 알짜 공산당 집안, 알짜 빨갱이 집안의 그런 세뇌 교육을 저는 참 오랫동안 받아왔고 미군에 대해서 배운 것은 오직 미제 침략자로만 배우고 미제.
And the only thing that I learned about America was that they are murderers and barbarians. Propaganda, but not entirely wrong. But I suppose you'd have an element of that everywhere. Damn, look at the picture of the American depiction. They even got the kid with the rifle. Was that supposed to be like a machine gun or a Tommy gun? I see the drum on the bottom. Like a pretty cool kid's toy to be having, as boys, we used to play with sticks. That's something like that. You'd be like, you can really make your sound effects. But I digress.
식량이라만 배운 것이 아니라 오직 그들은 인간을 죽이는 살인 인종들이다라는
A
식으로
whole
저희는
race that
대하기
slaughters
때문에
people for their purpose. Do North Koreans really believe that they can win over America? Ooh, that's a good question. She said, of
제가
course.
탈북을 했을 때 오늘은 제가 미국 가서 충격받은 것들에 대해서 말씀드리도록
She's going to
하겠습니다.
talk about what shocked her
첫째,
when she got to
북한 자유에
America.
대해서 관심이 많다는 것을 제가 알았을 때 정말 너무 놀랐어요.
She was
특히
surprised.
저같이
She was surprised when she discovered that we actually give a damn about their freedom. She went to St. Paul School in 2015, a very prestigious school. I'm not familiar with it. To give a speech about human rights. St. Paul, in like Minnesota?
같은 경우에는 북한 인권 활동을 하면서 처음으로 2015년에는 세인트폴 이런 스쿨 대학이라는 이런 그 대학이 상당히 명문 고등학교 이런 전문 대학인데 300명의
About
학생들이
300
제
students.
북한 인권 관련한 제
They gave her a
증언을
standing
듣고
ovation.
순간에 기립박수를 쳤는데
That's
제
cool.
살아생전에 머리털 나서 그런 기립박수 처음 받았거든요. 그리고 그들이 기도하는 소리에 제가 얼마나 많이 울었는지
She cried listening to their prayers or
그렇죠.
prayers.
그리고
Players.
그 다음에 하버드 대학교, 예일 대학교 수많은 미국의
Was
명문
invited to numerous
대학교들
schools
많이 초대받아서 제가 직접
about
북한
North Korean-
인권 때문에 특히
to speak
탈북
about
여성
North
인권
Korean
때문에
human
제가
rights.
초대받아서 강의를 많이 다녔고 그러니까 그 많은 곳을 제가 다니면서 그 학생들과
The reaction
그
she
미국인들의
received
반응,
and she saw them
그들이
crying was
북한
in
인권에
empathizing
관련해서
with her.
함께 기도를 하고
probably
정말로
overwhelming.
함께 안타까워서 눈물을 흘리는 그 모습을 봤을 때 내가 너무 죄송하다고 말했어요.
Damn. Then she said, I'm sorry. For over 30 years in North Korea, she called them and called us invaders or barbarians.
그런데 이렇게 선량하고
But seeing the humanity
정말로
and warmth
인권을
and interest
위해서
in
기도를
their
하는
human
그들의
rights,
인간성을 봤을 때 제가
it hit
너무
her.
죄송하다고 내가
It hit her hard.
매번 강의 때마다 제가 그 말을 했거든요. 너무 죄송하다고.
In every speech, tell them that I'm sorry for calling them wonderful people as invaders. You know, there's an inner, I'm having an inner thought here with the whole, like what she's encountering coming from North Korea, being that they were trained and taught, and it's generation to generation to generation of hatred for something, but she had never met us. Now, the same can be said about racism, because a lot of racism is passed down through generations, and a lot of racism is because of miseducation or none at all. That's why I say instead of critical race theory, critical race theory, as it's coined or titled, I think it should be called critical race relations. Critical race theory leads one to think that it's fake or that it's non-existent or it's just some history, some old guy who wrote, you know how kids are nowadays with the whole history thing. Some old guy wrote it, so who the hell cares? If it's called critical race relations, that sets your mind into a different thinking pattern of what to expect when you dive into it. You know, it should be called critical race relations. I'm going to stand by that. I think we should refer to it more as critical race. So really, whenever you see critical race theory, make a point to say critical race relations. Like if there's a comment section, spread that around. People need to reset the way they're thinking. And this propaganda machine. Do you know how much more stuff we could be doing if it wasn't for the propaganda machine? Like based on what she's saying and based on what your personal influence is or your personal idea of it is, or like there's probably stuff they could teach us, and there's definitely stuff that we have that they can learn. You know, it goes both ways. It's the same thing with races. I'm not even going to outline the whole thing with races and inventions and stuff, but I'm saying you don't have to, it ain't got to be like it is. We need critical race relations, not theory. That's what's pissing people off. Is the whole picture that it paints.
이렇게
I
선량한
digress.
분들한테 내가 미제 침략자라고 불러서 너무너무 죄송하다고 진심으로 사과드린다고 했더니 그분들이 다 기립박수를 쳐주는 거예요. 그것이 결국은
That completely
미국에 대한 제 인생을
transformed her
완전히
perception of
바꿔놨어요.
America.
그리고
Same thing you hear about people who learn that there's no difference between black and white. It's just the teachings. It's misunderstandings. And that goes both ways. I mean, it just goes both ways.
그런 사람들이 다른 사람 자기의 자유도 아니고 자기 나라의 인권도 아닌
She's blown away by
북한을 위해서 기도를
Americans
하는데
caring
북한
about North
안에서는
Koreans,
그런
and it's not even their
미국인들을
country.
향해서 이제 침략자다 승냥이다라고 교육하는 진실을 알았을 때 진짜 많이 울었어요. 너무 분해가지고 그분들이 우리가 증언을 할 때마다 정말로 매 현장 한 곳 매 곳에서
We gotta follow her some more
매번
too.
우는 사람을 꼭 먹여갖고 그 감정에 북받친 사람들이 꼭 강의 끝난다면 와서 저를 안아줬습니다. 그래서 북한 인권에 관심 있는 사람들만 그렇게 우리한테 정말 잘해주는 줄 알았어요. 그리고 북한 인권에 관심 없는 사람들은 별개라고 생각했는데 미국에 가게 되면 인권 활동만 한 게 아니라 결국 이동 다니려면 시내 곳곳 온 곳에 다 돌아다니잖아요. 한 번은 차가 가다가 우리가
She got a speeding ticket.
위반을 했어요. 그래서 미국 경찰이 차를 세웠습니다. 그러니까 우리 통교
The police stopped our car, so our translator told them that I'm sorry we missed the speed because it was dark. That's easy to do.
우리 지금 북한 인권 활동 갈 때 이게 레시피들 다 있잖아. 그 레시피 보여주면서 북한 인권 활동 때문에 완 사람들이다. 근데 속도를 조금 야간이다 하니까 불빛을 잘 못 봐서.
We're here to speak about human rights from North Korea, showing her our evidence and documents. They look at our document and said, good, I respect you. And saluted. Damn, you got the police to salute? Probably the military thing. Police salute? Hey, that's big. We live here and don't get saluted by police. Hey, I'm just saying. It's a whole different experience from this side.
인권 때문에 왔다 이랬더니 굿 존경한다고 이렇게 인사를 해주는 거예요. 그걸 보고 당신이 왜 우리한테 인사를 해주냐 그러니까 당신 같은 사람.
And he told it because people like us
이제
come closer
해방돼.
to emancipation. Yeah, oh, he's for the freedom too.
거기에서 제가 충격을 받은 거예요. 그 다음에 또 어디서 충격 받았냐면 한 번은
one time,
이번에 터미널에서 섰어요.
We're at a service area on the highway grabbing food and using the restroom.
휴게소에서 잠깐 쉬어서 우리가 커피숍 들어가서 화장실 보고 커피 갖고 나오는데 내 앞에서 나가는 저희 남편인데 미국 같이 갔댔거든요.
Her husband in front of her accidentally closed the door on her.
모르고 문을 그냥 탁 닫은 거예요.
Probably somebody opened it up.
나오다가 마주칠 뻔한 거야. 내 몸이
American who was twice her body
저희
size blocked the door from hitting
몸에
her. She got her face saved from. Nice. Somebody was like, "Whoa!"
두 배나 되는 외국인이 그걸
Somebody was her avenger.
막아주는 거예요. 그러면서 나보고 나가라고 이러면서 저희 남편 보고 여자한테 그러면 안 돼.
And then they told her husband, "You should do that to a lady." Nice.
이러고
Chivalry.
그걸 보고 와 매너 굿. 세인트폴 대학에서 그 19살 나는
17, 18-year-old kids.
내가 그 다음 강의장으로 이동하는데 이 학생들이 내가
She was walking down the hallway to get ready.
밖에서
The
내가
girl saw her
오는
walking
거
out there.
한
She held the
여학생이
door.
문을 열고 가만 서서
네.
기다리는 거예요. 그래서 난 무슨 일이 있는 줄 알았어요. 근데 한 50m 가도 계속 우리만 보면서 그냥 웃으면서 계속 서서 있는 거예요. 그 다음에 가는
So it took her a second to realize that the door was for her.
문 열고 기다리는 거 아니야? 그 다음에 놀래서
She asked if
뛰어갔어요.
she was waiting for her, and she said yes.
이렇게 문 열고 기다려. 그렇다는 거예요. 그 왜 그랬냐고. 그냥 존경의
She asked why, and then the girl said she was showing some respect.
의미라고. 그러니까 어린 학생부터 이 연령층계 다양하게 그분들이 하는 행동을 보고 제가 너무 감동을 받았어요. 그래서 미국 사람들은 그냥 무조건 코가 크다.
All Americans have big noses. Hey, I have a wide nose, not a big nose. What? This is built for breathing in tropical temperatures. Oh, matter of fact, the difference between black noses and white noses come out some more and have more slit nostrils. I couldn't remember the name. More slit for nostrils, whereas black people and people who live in hotter climates, Mexicans, whatever, tend to have more open nostrils. It's to cool the brain off. or to keep the brain from freezing. Cold climates, slits, keep your brain from freezing. You ever have brain freeze from a popsicle or something like that? Yeah. Nostril science. Nostradamus.
세상 못생기고 침략자하고
We learned that they are the ugliest and idiot. Oh, damn.
세상 깡패두목도 그런 깡패두목이었고
Idiots? You gotta go
완전
there.
뭐 사이코패스처럼
Depict them as psychopaths? Well, you're not completely
그러니까
wrong.
그 미국 사람에 대한 환상이 확 깨져고 일단 미국 사람들은 체격이 크잖아요.
Americans are built bigger.
체격에서
Built bigger? Nah. Just fattier diets. Either fattier diet or better diet. And we tend to be kind of tall too. I mean, I'm 6'4", so a lot of people are short compared to me. But compared to Asians, we tend to be taller than them.
압도가 되잖아요. 그러니까 일단 겁나서 이렇게 물러설까 하면 이 사람들이
So she retracted a bit. Oh, she was like, damn, y'all huge.
커피숍에 한 번은 탁 들어가는데 몸이 이만한 사람이 문
Twice as
출입문
I
업으로
she is really impressed by people holding the door for her.
본인은 전경이 우위로 가라는데 몸이 이만해서 문을 3분의 1을 막아버린 거예요. 그런데도 너무 감사한 거죠. 그래서 너무 고맙다고.
And she said, thank you on the way past. Man, if somebody hold the door for you, say freaking thank you. If somebody says hi to you, just acknowledge, say hi, because that's rude. I'm the type of person, if I'm walking by and I say, hey, how you doing? You know, if I say hello, you know, just in passing, and you don't say nothing, you're going to see me again. I'm like, hey, I said hello. You speak back. People out here being rude. I get rude too, getting my hello back. What the hell?
미군의 강력함에 대해서 제가 알게 된 것은 군 출신이니까 군사에 대해서 당연히
She said it's obviously she checked out the military.
군사에 대해서 알게 되면서
Learned everything again after she defected to the south.
그러면서 미군의 군사력을 알게 되는데 그 군사력이 정말로
She had no idea how strong the U.S. military is. Ooh.
북한군이 강연하는 내용이에요.
North Koreans teach without North Korea, there is no earth. Damn. And if our country loses, we'll destroy the earth. Shit.
어떤 말이 있냐면 조선이 없는 지구란 필요 없다. 전쟁에서 만약 미국과의 전쟁에서 조선이 진다면
Check out the picture. Let that sink in. America does something similar. Not quite as at your neck like this one is, but not far from it either. Actually, you know what? Some of the stuff I just had pop into my head is worse than this. Yeah. Yeah, our freedom of speech over here, yeah, we say some wild stuff.
지구를 깨버리겠다라는 김정일의 강연 자료가
She
있어요.
said it will destroy
미군의
the earth.
군사력이
The U.S. military being this strong was
상상도
unthinkable.
국방비에 엄청난
They invest
예산을
heavily in the military,
쏟아붓는데
but the one
문제는
thing
북한
they invest heavily in their military, but the thing is, so does North Korea. That's all North Korea invests in is the military. This is this country over here. We're arms dealers over here.
국방비 예산 많이 쏟아붓잖아요. 문제는 같은 나라에 국방비를 엄청 쏟아했는데
Is it 3
미국
million
국민들은
dying of
잘 살고
starvation?
북한
Damn, son. 3 million dying of starvation. That's a lot of people. 3 million? And I think Korean kids are cool as hell. They do some cool shit too. I done seen some stuff on YouTube, some Korean kids cutting up. I'm like, damn, my kids would like hanging out with them. There'd be some cool kids to have around the house. You know how the kids bring the other kids around the house. Hey, can we go there? Blah, 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 blah. You know, kids doing kid things. You know how it is. Community.
국민들은 쫄쫄 굶어서 꽃제비로 300만이 아사자가 생긴다. 이거는 완전히 다른 반응이거든요. 그러니까 그 이유를 보니까
Under dictatorship.
자유민주주의 미국이고 북한은
Reason
오직
you was democratic?
공산화 독재 정치이고 이러한 체제에 분리성이 있다는 걸 알면서 제가
As I
자유민주주의
figured the different systems, I understood better about democracy.
스텔스기가
Stealth
거북의
tech.
뼈가 제일
The Black Swan. They call it the Black Swan.
그게 왜 무섭냐면 그게
It's the scariest because even North Korea doesn't even know it's entered North Korea. That's stealth. When North Korea don't even know that, that's stealth.
북한에 들어갔다 나온지 북한도 모르잖아요. 그리고 북한이 갱도는
And North Korea's mine shafting is superior.
북한 전민이
The whole
함께
nation's
그
trains and the
많이
mine
하기 때문에
shaftings. But the stealth has a rocket that can destroy. Yeah, that's true. Them big
스텔스기가
bombs.
떠서 바로
Yeah.
그 지하 갱도 수십 미터
She's talking about how much destruction that the stealth bombers can drop. It could even hit them underground. Was it the 500-pound bomb or something like that?
북한의
Treatment of soldiers
탈북한 이유도 그거잖아요.
was the ultimate reason why she
내가
defected.
국가를 위해서 내 청춘을 바쳤어요. 17살부터 정확히 딱 27까지.
She was in the military from 17 to 27. Damn.
아무것도 없어요. 군복을
And then there
벗고
was
나니까
nothing left.
사회에 나가서 나는 오히려 생활고에
She resigned and was living in poverty.
그러한 현실을 보면서 그것이 당연하다고 생각.
Sounds like the Vietnam vets fight over here. Got out of the military and living in poverty. That sounds like a lot of soldiers, matter of fact. They need to do better on both sides.
생각했거든요. 그런데 미국이라는 나라
Visit the
탈북하는
U.S. after
그래서
she
군인
saw
출신들이 많이 탈북하잖아요. 북한은.
defected from the country.
근데 미국이라는
When I
나라를
visited the U.S., saw their
갔을 때
exceptional
미국을
treatment of
다니면서도
soldiers.
그렇고 또
Yeah. Can't reveal exactly where she traveled, but she saw some stuff.
관련 기관들 조금 다니면서 미국 군인들에 대한 대우.
But she respected what she saw.
국가기관에서 미국 나라의 국가라는 곳에 충성을 한 사람들에 대한 예우를 내 눈으로 직접 봤어요. CIA와 연관된 기관에.
She went to speak at a CIA-related institution. Damn. And she saw the meals. Oh, snap.
가서 강의를 하면서 그 사람들의 식사 수준, 야, 이건 완전.
It was better than a 5-star hotel?
뭐 어성 호텔 저쪽 가라예요. 그건 게임도 안 돼요. 그러니까 그걸 보면서 내가 와, 미국이란 나라가 어마어마하구나. 이러니까 국가를 위해서 충성을 하는구나. 북한이란 나라는 아이고 뭐 깡패 호텔.
Shit, North Korea was a living hellhole.
연금 받았으면 내 탈북 안 했어요. 아니 뭔 소리를 하세요. 연금 같은 건 꿈도 없고요. 네, 오늘 이렇게 미국 가서
So talk about things that would have shocked me in America and about Americans today.
재밌게 보셨나요? 방송이 정말로 재미있었다면
Come visit the channel.
구독과 좋아요로
We at the dimple.
해주세요. 그리고 유튜브에 탈북 요군 장교 김정.
Thank you. Salute. That was a good video. I enjoyed that. Now we got to check out, I got some other ones for you. So, hell yeah, stay tuned. Hey, if you haven't liked and subscribed yet, it helps with the algorithm and helps with the growth of the channel. And also hit up Dimple, because we're going to be watching some more Dimple videos. So, definitely. They got some things going on in North Korea. I like listening to her stories. I always been like one to like listening to stories and stuff like that. So it's probably why I talk about it. I get the rambling, get the blah 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 blah. You know, long-winded. But thanks to two of the subscribers of the channel, yeah, we getting some more flow here. We're getting better. We're working on some things. All right, I'm Aquarian OG. You should get to know me. And I am OUT. Deuces. Wow. On the flips, I got to dip.